Hello and welcome to Tech Talk, a collaborative news effort between K-Tech and Oregon Technical Broadcasting. Tonight, I will be giving you a recap of the ASIT election cycle, followed by an interview of Res Life and Campus Life. Enjoy. ASIT elections are underway. If you're interested in becoming the president, vice president, governmental affairs officer, campus clubs officer, or non-traditional senator of ASIT, pick up an application in the ASIT office on the first floor of Campus Life in the College Union. Those applications are due April 19th to Joseph Marr, the director of Campus Life, whose office is right across the hall from ASIT. On April 22nd, Joseph and his elections committee will be interviewing all applicants, so be there. It's very important. Soon after, you can start campaigning. On May 6th, there's an open debate in the lower auditorium of the College Union. All applicants will be campaigning, debating, and presenting their issues to all students who are welcome to attend. On May 7th, online voting begins, and it runs through May 13th. Good luck! With us now, we have Trent Ingraham, a representative of Campus Activities and Residence Life. Trent, thank you very much for attending tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I just want to ask you a couple questions about Campus Activities and Res Life. First off, can you tell me about the spring programs Campus Activities has planned?
Well, so we have two major bands coming in this term.
Really?
We have a big band called Aces Up. They're really great, coming in on April 26th. So it's only 2 weeks away. It's going to be a really fun concert. They're just this loud, rambunctious, kind of rock, kind of country theme band. So they're fun to listen to, fun to interact with, great to meet. Then we have a band called October Rage coming in May 31st, and it's a collaborative effort between Campus Activities and K-Tech, and we're working together to make this thing just the biggest show that we've done in probably a couple of years. So if people have been around since the Floater concert that K-Tech brought in, we're trying to do something similar with that, get it really hyped up, get the community involved, and bring in people not just from OIT that are students, but people from Klamath that don't get to come out to events as much. So we're really excited about both those bands, and it should be a pretty kickin' term.
Awesome. Thank you very much. As for Res Life, I'd love to know two things. First off, elections.
So RHA, we're starting our election time. The process is that candidates that want to run for president of RHA are currently going through an application process that goes through housing. The top 3 candidates will basically be interviewed and then start running elections. Residents will vote, and then from there, the president-elect will go through interview processes with the current staff to basically decide their cabinet. So that includes other presidential candidates who weren't elected, or other people who maybe didn't want to apply for the presidential position but wanted to run for VP or historian. Will all be interviewed by the president-elect, and that president will put together their cabinet for next year. And so this term is kind of a transition time where that president-elect and their new cabinet will work alongside the current staff and the current cabinet to basically start working on projects and pick up the ball where we're leaving and transitioning out. Both myself and Kyle Hansen are leaving, and he's the president, I'm the vice president. We'll be leaving this year. Both, Gillian Stearns, Ashley Henry, and Isaac Park are all planning on staying.
Cool.
They're an awesome team. They do a great job, highly organized, and it should be really great to get two new members in that team and really keep going in a positive direction next year.
That's great to hear. I know, Kyle and I go way back. When I ran for president of RHA my freshman year, and Kyle was my VP in the running, and so I'm really happy for him and everything that has happened with his campaign and everything.
He's done a fantastic job. I mean, he works his fanny off. He just goes to town on every project, puts his whole heart into it, and he's just done a fantastic job. So it's been really cool getting to work with him, and basically, any project that he has for me to work on, he gives me a task. I'm like, okay. And I always know that it's something that's going to be fun and entertaining, and we work together pretty well. So it's been a fantastic year.
It's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
I hear you guys have something new planned for Spring Fling.
Yeah. So Spring Fling has always had Sausage Fest in the past, and I mean,
juicy
we
that's right.
we have a lot of guys that don't really get out a lot, and so it's just a way of encouraging people to get out of their shell. I'm CSET, so sometimes we don't have the most social graces. So Sausage
Stuck
Fest.
there in the lower Purvine.
Yeah, and we're just stuck in a dungeon, so we don't get to see women that much, and so it's always just been a fun way to kind of, play off the oxymorons and the idioms and double entendres of, the Sausage Fest going on. But so we have T-shirts and things like that. It's going to be a really fun time. But this year we're adding also a Taco Fest.
Really?
Yeah,
I love eating tacos.
I know, right? They're just so delicious. So in the past, I guess some of the girls have felt kind of left out in the event, and we want to encourage more people to come and join us in the event. So
That's right.
Should be a good time.
No one should ever be prevented from coming.
I know, right? And Amanda Locke is going to host a taco eating contest. I'm not sure exactly on the rules. I'm not sure if it's the person who eats out the most tacos or eats out tacos the fastest. But we'll get that straightened away and get that figured out pretty quick.
Okay.
So
Let me know.
she is the ultimate judge on things. So she's kind of in charge of running that event.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So everybody come on out.
So the delicious and delectable Spring Fling, as always, a banquet of multiple selections of sausages, now including tacos, a sausage fest, and a taco fest. The T-shirts are out there, and it's usually the culminating achievement of the RHA president every year. Congratulations to Kyle Hansen, and congratulations, first and foremost, to Trent Ingraham. Thank you very much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Tech Talk, a collaborative news effort between K-Tech Campus Radio and Oregon Technical Broadcasting. If you like what you saw, check us out on April 17th from 11 to 2 in the lower floor of the CU for Super Club sign-up. We're right next to the fireplace, both K-Tech and OTB. K-Tech is run by Ryan Burnt and directed by Matthew Bagley, where Oregon Tech Broadcasting is run by Austin Amort, the president. Talk to us, meet to us, shake our hands, slap us in the face, just say hello. We want to meet you. Thank you. While we always stress that students can volunteer at any time, it is also crucial that we stress there are job openings for both positions and other campus programs available in the College Union on the first floor. Check it out, please.